What is up, Gunpla Modelers? This is Starter Prime bringing you a new edition of Gundam Models. How is everyone doing? I am peachy. Also a little cold, and I have a little bit of a cold at this moment. It was cold yesterday in New York City. Surprisingly, ridiculously cold. I'm going to have to get my cold medicine in a few moments. But I wanted to talk about Anime NYC and the Gunpla Expo event 2022 that we just went through within this past 24 hours. This is actually happening right now. Obviously, by the time this video is up and maybe you guys are seeing this, Anime NYC is over and Gunpla Expo is over. But of course, if you go online, you'll see some great deals that they're showing off on the Premium Bandai page, on the Bandai Namco pages. So go out there and get kits that you may have missed out. But yes, I was not only there, but I was also at the event where they were doing the Guinness Book of World Records. I quite honestly didn't know what to expect, of course. I predicted a few things here and there, and part of my predictions came true. I knew they were not going to give us a high-grade kit. That was one. It wasn't an hour, which I thought it was going to be. And what we got was this, the Gundam Workshop Kit version, which is technically speaking almost the entry grade. Almost. Let me walk it through here. When I got there, obviously it was freezing cold. But fortunately the line was moving pretty smooth. And once I got in, I took off my jacket. I took it to the coat check so I don't have it moving around. I was wearing my Tekadon jacket for those who may have saw me there. I know there's only one person who recognized me there. Nice to see you, Tex. Tex Marquise was there, and I was briefly I saw her and I said, "Hey, good to see you," and she was happy there as well. So good to see you again. Hope to see you next year, hopefully for MosquitoCon. Well, once I got in, I saw the big venue. How huge the venue was! I mean, now I'm trying to backtrack and remember my time when I was at the Gundam section for Comic-Con, and it was big, yes. I don't think there was a line. I mean, there was a line, but it was decent enough to go in and pick what you want. I actually now got to review my own video and remember how it was, but this was amazing. Obviously, you have the two big Gundam figures. You had the Aerial, and you had the Wing. I didn't know which was better. Both of them were beautiful. The Wing Gundam was absolutely gorgeous. You want to take it home with you. Aerial was well detailed. You know what? They really put a lot of work on those two statues, because it's not just like they just make it to the scale of what it looks like. They actually put a lot of detail. There was a lot of markings on it. I was like, wow, you guys really put a lot of love into those. Unlike the RX-78-2 from, now I remember that one. Unlike the RX-78-2 from last month, where yes, it had a lot of detail and it was static and it was right there with its beam rifle pointing up. These two guys were amazingly impressive to see something like this. It would have been nice if the RX was there and doing the famous, firing of the beam rifle. But I guess they had to keep it on each side because they needed to do the presentation right there. And that's what I was a bit surprised. When I got there, I saw the tables where people were supposed to be doing, I guess, the build. So I was asking the person there, hey, do I have to come here and go to register? Because I had my code and all that stuff. And the young girl that was there was doing something else, but she told me, let me get somebody to help you. And who comes along was actually the manager for Bandai. I forgot his name. He's always on YouTube and Facebook, and I apologize, but we were having a nice conversation. And he actually remembered me from years ago when I worked for Bandai when I was doing their stuff in 2019 or 2018. And he put me along with one of their senior marketing managers, Justin Cabanar, who gave me his business card. And we also had a great conversation explaining to him how I remember you guys did this at the show, how you brought GBWC. Obviously, because of COVID, things couldn't go the way it's supposed to be, but and all that stuff. We had a great conversation. And he was kind enough and nice enough, which I am going to send him a nice little email, to escort me inside the Gundam base merchandising department. So I feel bad that I had to cut the line, but he brought me in. We were talking more, and I feel a little embarrassed to do something like that. I never asked for that, but thank you very much. I really appreciate that kindness gesture that these guys have been doing for us builders in the community. My hats is up to you. Thank you very much. And then, of course, once I'm looking at all these kits, and I'm like, oh my god, I want this, I want that. And I will discuss that in a moment. But by the time I saw what time it was, and I did get something, but I said, okay, let me head upstairs. And it turns out that it was on the 4th floor of the pavilion, where there was, I went in, showed my card, showed my badge. There was a line. By the time the line was done, I got to a woman who needed the number. Gave her the number. She gave me a little thing to go around my wrist. And then all these seating arrangements was there. And if you guys see my videos from yesterday, you'll see all the tables where they were, where you had your number. My number is 118. Got to play the lotto for that. And then I just sat down and waited. Obviously, they were filling up the tables, and we were hearing the commentary. I saw Gunpla Millie, what I didn't personally see her, I just saw her from a distance. It would have been nice to meet her and say hello. I follow you on YouTube and Instagram. You do some great work, but obviously that couldn't happen. It could have, but I was like, nah, that's okay. And then they gave me this kit, the workshop kit, is it called? And the whole thing was, you have to build within a 5-minute period. I said, 5 minutes? Why don't you just give me an MS ball or something? But 5 minutes, and part of the rule was you had to put at least 2 parts together. At least 2 parts. And that's it. You have 5 minutes to do that. And all those people were obviously putting it together. I was able to get it up to the head and the torso. And then they say stop. Then you stop, and I guess they were beginning tallying up. And then once they were done, we can continue, and then I finished it up. And I was able to put it in a pose like this. And I know a guy took a picture of it. I don't know where it's going to present itself, but I did that like this. And I got these nice little nippers, which, I'll be fairness, they're nice, but they're very small. My God, look at this. It's like a concealed weapon. I can understand entry grade nippers, entry nippers. I mean, they're not like my what do you call it? My Gundam Planet or USA Gundam Sword nippers, which are professional, but these are pretty good. Very nice. Very nice. Now, mind you, that Adam Savage was there. Again, another person that I would love to meet and talk to, but obviously with so many people there, there was no possible way to do so. But, interestingly enough, now I know why there were people downstairs in front of him, and not people, not him upstairs with us. With, you know. Turns out, to be part of that group or that table, you had to spend over $500 worth of Gunpla items, and then they will secure you a seat in that table so you could be near Adam Savage and near all the other stuff, because I saw the Master Grade EX Strike Freedom, and I'm like, oh, can you give me that, please? And somebody told the marketing the senior marketing director says, oh no, it was here and it was gone. I was like, oh, god damn it! And they couldn't secure enough to bring. I mean, even I talked to Xavier. For those of you who don't know, Xavier, who is also part of the Bandai Namco, who was very busy, of course, but he was kind enough to recognize me, and we talked for a few moments. He goes, nah, that's going to be not until next month. They won't get it. And I go, well, what are you going to do? There's always Gundam Planet. Hopefully they get their hands on it. So, yeah, I saw that, and so you had to spend that amount of money to be seated right next to the big boys, with all the people and all the action is. And Adam, of course, in his infinite wisdom of him seeing the art, it was funny to see him react to the Master Grade EX Strike Freedom. We all remembered him when he was building the RX-78-2 Unleashed, which surprisingly was surprisingly very cheap at the show. I was impressed. Oops. So we all remember that. But when he was looking at the RX-78-2, I'm sorry, the Strike Freedom, he was losing his mind of how well, not only detailed it was, but the fact that the Master Grade had articulated fingers. He thought it could only be done on the perfect grade. Didn't realize that on the Master Grade, you could do that too. Of course, certain Master Grades, I mean, we all remember the older Master Grades kits that had this. I mean, even this kit had articulated fingers. Real Grade had articulated fingers. Yet not many people use them because they're very small. Get over there. Good. And he was like, he was like losing his mind. He couldn't believe. I think he wanted to sit there and build, but he said that today was his, or yesterday was his wife's anniversary. So, you know, he jokingly says, "Happy anniversary, honey, but I'm going to go there and build that Strike Freedom for a minute." So, yeah, that was funny to see that. I wish I could have recorded more, but if you guys want to see the entire event, I know that Bandai Namco has posted the entire episode, or the entire event on YouTube, the live stream. I don't know if they recorded my mug. I might have to watch it to see if I'm there. But it was great to be part of an event like this, and I really enjoyed it. I'd like to thank Bandai. I'd like to thank, obviously, Bandai Namco, Justin, the gentleman who I spoke to before, and I apologize if I don't remember your name, Xavier, everyone, for having this event here in the United States. You did a great job, and I hope you guys keep on doing a great job for us model builders who really enjoy the hobby. I am so ecstatically happy with this. I am so sick, of course. I gotta take my medication so I can breathe, but it was great. I really, really, really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Okay, acquisitions. What did I get? Of course, you definitely can't go to a show like this and not get something. Feeling a little bit better now. Waiting for the cold medication to kick in. Let me put this guy away in this little box. And just to give you a heads up, even though I'm packing and I'm not building, not doing custom builds like I normally do this year, I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything until I officially move, which unfortunately I'm still looking. I haven't found nothing yet. If you guys are thinking that I'm going to pop up one place and it's not, I don't know if it's going to be this year. I'm hoping this year, yes, but I don't think I'm going to be doing any custom builds until calendar year 2023. So that's why I'm doing these straight builds. So, yeah, it's tough, very, very, very tough for me. Now then, I actually found this in one of my boxes, which. It was missing the yellow part, but I finally found it. And I was actually going to bring this to the show, but I did not know what to expect or what kind of setup everything was going to be. And I didn't want this to get damaged, since I'm not going to be competing or anything like that. But yeah, that's actually one of my better paint jobs of one of my real great kits that I made a long time ago. Making room because it's a lot of stuff. Got quite a number of bags here. This little bag from Gundam Expo USA they'll give you this bag, obviously for kits that you purchase, but I was like, okay, this is cool. And you gotta appreciate these bags because they're good. Here in New Jersey, they don't give you plastic bags anymore if you go to a supermarket or a store. They'll give you paper bags, but no more plastic. So if you go to buy food, I've been collecting a lot of, either I buy them or it's from cons. I had a lot of the bags that I use for grocery shopping. And when I was there in the Gundam booth area, somebody said, "Hey, if you take a picture of the Gundam cat, and post it on your Instagram or social media with these hashtags, they'll give you a free tote bag." And they did, and I got this one right here, Mobile Suit Gundam, and I don't know what's referred to again. Mega Cat project from Mega House. So this is actually kind of cute with the Zaku 2 Char cat and the Amuro Ray cat, Gun cat, Tank cat. This is kind of neat. It's a little short, maybe we can expand it a little bit, but it's pretty nice. Not bad. And they also gave me something else, which I need to get it out of this. Give me a minute. Oh, I got these little Haro fan thingies. Oh yeah, so there it goes. The Mega Cat Project, the Mobile Suit Gundam 9-Dam. Referred to as the 9-Dam, yes. So this is kind of neat as a fan. Got that. And I also got this little baggy thingy. And inside the baggy thingy, I got some little goodies here. I got a lanyard, so I can, for next year. And I got a couple of pins. I got the Gundam Expo pin. I got the Witch of Mercury pin. Neat. I got the Hathaway's flash pin, and I got an RX-78-2 Gundam Unleashed pin. I've been pinned up. Here we go. I also got another P Bandai lanyard. So I'm pretty much all lanyard up. Make a hoop or something, or do a what is that? Here we go. Sorry, they also gave me a huge bag. So here's the P Bandai pin lanyard. Sorry. Yeah, I got this. I can't even show it on camera because it's not going to show up on the table. But I got this massive bag, which, again, good for moving stuff or clothing or anything like that. Before I move on to what I got, I also purchased. This guy was selling like these plushies for $5. I bought it for my cousin's kid. I got this little plushie of a little squid. So we got a happy squid, and then you flip it around, and you got a not so happy squid. So this is going to be a gift for one of my cousins. I gotta get some stuff. All right. So let me stop stalling and let me start showing. So I'm going to start from low to high. Low meaning high grade kit, and there were a lot of high grade kits over there that I was thinking of getting. I mean, I've seen I have the Revive Gundam kit somewhere, but they also send the Revive metallic version, which when I was looking at the sample model, I go, it does not look metallic to me. So no. Clear, not so much. Barbatus clear, maybe. It was, and then you try to justify the fact that, okay, I see this kit, but it's a little too expensive. I see that kit, I saw that was a little too expensive. Or why do I want to buy it? Why do I want to build it? Why do I want to keep it there? I'm the type of person who cannot, I don't want to buy the same thing, just let it sit there. I kind of realize right now that buying metallic is ridiculous. I've just came to the utmost conclusion that if you're buying a metallic kit, yes, you're buying it because the company made it metallic. However, high-grade metallics or master-grade metallics, not a good idea unless they're version Katoki or a real grade, because they will do undergate. But a regular master-grade metallic kit is not undergated, and you're going to see those nub marks. So what is the point, Snarf? What is the point? I'd rather paint it metallic myself. So unless there was a metallic kit that really, really stands out, I don't see myself getting it anytime soon. But moving on to something else. So I was looking at some kits, and I came across this, and I was never ever a fan of the Advance of Zeta kits. I'm sorry to say that, but I know that my subscribers and you guys are probably saying, why don't you just give it a try? And I said, well, okay, fair enough, mentally saying that. So I have gotten this. The Gundam Base Limited Gundam TR6 Wound Ward Clear Color. High grade. This was actually a very good price, $23. $23 for this? Okay. That seems very, very reasonable for me. So, okay, I said I'll not only get it, but I'll build it for you guys to see it. Straight build, of course, because I don't see myself doing a paint job on this, and I don't know. So there you go. Got that. Now, the next kit was something that I saw from last month's New York Comic Con, when they had their Gundam base pop-up store. And when I looked at it, I didn't understand this. I said to myself, I don't remember this model kit ever, out there. And then it wasn't until Prime 92 told me, no, that you should get, and that is a great price. And I said, all right, and I saw it, and it was right next to this guy, so I got it. the 1/100 scale Gundam Base Limited RX-78-2 Perfect Gundam version anime colors. This is for those who built, whoever got the Perfect Grade gun. No, it's not called Perfect Grade. It's called the Perfect Gundam. There's that kit that came out decades ago, with that perfect armor on it. But of course, to put it on it, you have to build the regular Gundam inside. And according to what I've been told, that is actually a great kit on its own without the armor. So this is the kit without the perfect Gundam without the armor. And for $37. $37. This is a great kit. I'm surprised. I mean, I'm deeply pleased getting something like this. I wonder if what do you guys think? Huh? And then I may even decide to paint it the perfect, the prototype Gundam, or the G3, or any other color for that matter. All right, the next kit. Been thinking about it, and in my last video, you guys saw me hovering around a kit that, at first, I said to myself, that is a decent price. And then I realized it was the wrong price. But then I asked somebody, do you guys have this kit? And they did. It was the last two. So I got one of the last two of these. The Gundam Base Limited Unicorn Gundam Perfectability Real Grade. So this was technically the more expensive kit of the group, over $80. When I saw that price range of the Master Grade version for $54, I think it was, I said, "Oh, okay, that's cheap. Maybe I should get the real grade. I don't feel like getting the Master Grade." But then the guy said, "No, that Master Grade that real grade is over $80." I said, "Wait a minute, why is that 80 while this one's 50?" He says, "No, that's the wrong sticker." And I got, "Oh, I'm an idiot. Didn't realize that." But I said, "Okay, I'll go for this." And in all due fairness, I've had the real grade Unicorn, gave it away during a contest. I've had the real grade Unicorn full armor, gave that away as a contest. And now I have the Perfectability. Sadly, I am not going to give it away because I was an idiot, but I had my reasons. But this time I am definitely going to build this. And paint it, of course. So there. Finally got it, and hopefully I'll get a chance to build it. Now the last kit I got was basically a kit that has been a long time coming for me. I've been so ever wanted to get this guy. I actually should have saved this until next week because next week I'll be going to Gundam Planet, so who knows what else I'll be getting over there. But this kit brings back a memory which told me, why didn't you get it at that time, you dumb idiot? But when I saw it there, I said, okay, I think it's about time I get this guy. I really did. And so I did. Here it is. 1/60th scale GATX 105 Strike Gundam Omni Enforcer mobile suit. Yeah. Now this is an old kit. It came out in 2004, but I've always loved the perfect grade design. I think I even remember the famous short video, which I think it's still on YouTube, like a CG video of this doing, attacking a couple of DINs. But I could have gotten this at a far cheaper price. This one cost me over $150, which is basically a good price. But I could have gotten a lot cheaper back in 2018, I believe, when I was working for Bandai Namco at the time, when I was doing that event where they were building all little Gundam kits. I didn't realize that my badge at the time would allow me to get a discount, a nice fat 30% discount. And if I would have known about that, would have not purchased the mega scale Gundam, and I would have gotten this. But fate should have it, I did not, and I ended up getting this. So now that I got the Strike Gundam, all I need is the Sky Grasper, which I believe the shield and the beam saber is part of it. And it's complete. And no, I am not going to do what that guy did, where he's going to make a diorama of this kit coming out of the ocean. No, don't worry about it. That's not going to be my deal. I'm going to build it. Obviously, this is not going to be built anytime soon until I get the Sky Grasper. So yeah, that's my future goal, to get the Sky Grasper at a good price, and then I get to work on this. So yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought this thing would have a handle, but this is just basically a big-ass box. Around the same size, I think, box size length as the EXS Gundam, the Revive one, or the, or what do you call that one, Deep Striker, but, yeah. So there you go. Those are the kits that I've gotten this past show. I had fun. I'd like to thank everyone from Bandai Namco that sponsored this amazing event. I wish I could have walked around and saw a few more things at the show, but I was like so pooped and all that stuff, and I was cold, and I knew I was going to get sick, so I said I got to get out of here. But there you go. I'd like to thank you guys all for watching and following my channel. I appreciate all the your support. Thank you very much. What can I say but stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come. You guys all have a great day.